Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you make how to do this assignment. It's called Jet on top of a carrier ship assignment, and in this assignment our goal is to be able to remove this helicopter using the clone tool like this, and then add a jet on top of this carrier ship. In order to achieve this goal, let's first go on to Jupyter and download the images that we need. We need the image of the helicopter, we need the image of the jet. Once you have these images opened up, I have them open here. I'm going to download them by going onto this download button right here on the top that says downloads, the downward arrow sign. I'll download both of these images, and then I'm going to go into Photoshop and I'll open these images up. So I'll go to File, Open, and from Open I'll search for those images and open them up. For me, they're in the downloads folder. It's called Jet on Helicopter on Carrier. I'm going to open that one up first. Okay, that's opened up. And the way to remove the helicopter from this carrier ship is by using the clone tool. The clone tool is located on this side right here. It's this icon which looks like a stamp icon. If you hover over that stamp icon, it says clone stamp tool. As you can see, you can copy and paste parts of the images and clone parts of the images. So here we want to clone the water and cover it up with cover up that water. Well, cover up the helicopter with the water. So we want to clone the water, copy the water, and paste it over the helicopter. The way we're going to do this is right now, as you can see, I have a circle. I can increase the size of the circle by going up to here on the top. There's a size option. I'll increase the hardness to 100%. And let me increase that size a little bit more. And the way it works is that right now my circle, let me make the circle a bit more bigger. Okay, so there you go. I have this really big circle here. You can see that if I go over the helicopter, I see is that it's transparent, because first I have to tell the computer what I want to copy. The way I can do that is by clicking on the Alt button, and when I click on the Alt button, you can see the cursor becomes like a target sign. It's this target sign that you can see my mouse is moving around, and I'm moving the target sign around. So I want to tell the computer what I want to copy. So just by one click on the mouse, one left click on the mouse, I can tell the computer that okay, I want to copy this part of the water, just one click. And as you can see that the circle has now become like a water symbol, has become like the circle has a water inside it. And as I paste it over, you can see that the plus sign is also moving as I'm pasting it in. So the plus sign is located where I selected what I wanted to copy, and I'm just going over it and just pasting all of it in. I can see that it doesn't look as good because of the hardness. So I'm gonna decrease the hardness to less. And now let's see if I can do this better. Okay, so yeah, the hardness was the issue. I made the hardness like let me make the hardness even more less, like really less. Let me see what hardness I have here. Okay, so I made the hardness. Let me make it even. So made the hardness. Let's make it 2%. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, that might actually be coming out to be a little bit better. And I'm just erasing the helicopter from this. And as you can see, I would do all of this here, and then I would also go ahead and erase the shadow using the clone tool using the same technique. And once the shadow and the helicopter is removed, you can see it's going to look clean like this. There's going to be no shadow on the bottom, and then there's going to be no helicopter here. I've also removed the blurry, that there's some blurry parts here, it's also removed. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the image of the carrier jet, the jet image, and I'll paste it on top of this carrier ship once the helicopter is removed. So I'll show you how to do that. So let me just go to this image. All right, so in this image, everything's removed. I'm gonna go to File, and I'm gonna go to Open, and I will select the jet image right here. I've got it right here, and I'll open it up. Okay, once that is opened up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to select all. So it's going to select all of the jet and everything in the background. I'm going to copy this by going to edit and copy. I'll go on to my image that I want to paste it over, and I'm going to edit and go to edit and then click on paste. So it's going to paste over the jet. So once the jet is pasted over here, I'm going to remove, actually there's one thing that I have to do. I have to rotate the jet. So let me first rotate it. Okay, so I'm going to go to in, let's go to image and then go to image rotation and flip canvas horizontal. So that's going to flip the plane. Once the plane is flipped over, I'm going to copy this, and then let me go to edit and copy, and then go back to the helicopter image, and then I'll paste it in. So that's edit and paste. So now the jet is flipped over, and before it was like this. You can see, so you can't see that one, but let me show you what that was like before. I'm going to use the move tool, move it over. Okay, so it was like that before, but I want to make it so that it's straight. And now I have to remove the background. The way I'm going to do that is by going on to this icon right here which says the quick selection tool, or if you have the magic wand tool, any of those tools can work. If you just hover over it, you get the quick selection or the magic wand. Just select either or. And once you have that selected, I'm going to click on subject select on the top right here. There's on the top of the screen, I've got subject select. And as soon as I click on it, it's going to select the subject, which is the jet. And all I have to do is go down to my screen where it says mask and click on this button that says add layer mask. It's this icon right here on the bottom, and the layers panel it says add layer mask. It's the icon that is a rectangle and a black circle. I'm going to click it, and that's it. That's done right there. I'm going to use the move tool and move it over a little bit. I'm going to move it up so it, maybe it's showing that it's going to be landing soon. And that's it. That's all there is to this project. And next video is going to show how to submit this on Jupyter.